in my city now. Nah, this shit ain't pretty now. I'm from Noble, it get gritty, y'all. He in that full throw with a chopper, that whole 50 on. He tryna kill you over kitty, I'm outside after crack it down on the Monday. I was trapping on that one.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Kama. We back with another video, man. Hey, man, real quick, right? So looking at the quarterback rankings, right? Chris Sims has Dak Prescott ranked number 9 on his quarterback list. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. I mean, to me, I'm not the type of guy that's going to argue a couple of spots here and there. You know what I'm saying? To me, top 10 is top 10. I'm not going to go hard to say, oh, he should be 7, he should be 6, he should be... I really don't care about that. But watching his analysis on why he's number 9 and things like that, it brought me back to an interesting point last year, right? And something that I thought was the turning point in our season last year, right? I remember us beating New England in overtime. And I remember when we beat New England in overtime, Dak strained his calf. So when he strained his calf, we had a bye week, and then we were playing Minnesota. And going into the game, I kept saying if Dak can play, because people were saying all week that he looked irregular in practice, and I was saying all week if he can play, let him play, because at that point I feel like we built something special and we had a lot of momentum going. And lo and behold, right before the game, I believe it was a Monday night game, right before the game, a couple of hours before, Dak Prescott officially inactive for tonight. And I was upset because I knew we had just beat Minnesota previously that year without Dak when he was hurt. So I knew that played into the mindset of how we looked at that game. Now, which we wanted to beat them again with, Cooper Rush. But at that point, our offense was never the same because we had a bye week. Dak essentially didn't practice for 3 weeks, came back. Then you had CeeDee Lamb went out with a concussion, and Coop had COVID and things of that nature. Dealing with things on the offensive line. The offense never looked the same. Dak and the offense never caught that momentum we had going into that game. And for the rest of the season. And I remember beating the table all year long. If he can play, let him play. I'm a firm believer in anything, right? If you had the top defense in the NFL last year, I'm a firm believer in don't change nothing. Like if you could afford to bring back, which is rare, them same 11 starters, bring them back. If you can afford to bring back the same defensive coordinator, bring them back. Bring back as much as that 11 and that coaching staff as you can. If you had a Super Bowl team, you want to bring back as much of those people as you can. Like, I'm just a firm believer, keep a good thing going. Because the littlest piece to the puzzle, you would think that, okay, we could replace that. We devalue the littlest piece of the puzzle, could be one of the major differences, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I always looked at that like to define the moment of our season, and that we never rebound from. We never did get back to being that same dynamic offense again after that. And that's why, to segue into this, that's why I feel like our defense could take an extra step this year, because we did bring back the majority of the starters. We did bring back Dan Quinn for a second year, who actually, barring injury, gets a chance to really work with the defense. Because I say this all the time, injuries can be a blessing to you sometimes. Because had we not had as many injuries as we had last year, where we fully knew what Michael Parsons was capable of doing on the edge, because what's the possibilities of us lining him up as an edge rusher if we didn't need him there? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just look at it like watching that Chris Sims thing. Like it brought back a lot of like, yeah. Basically, we fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? Like we could have let Dak play. Dak could play. Marty Cooper and everybody was saying they ain't see no difference in practice. There was no reason for him not to play. But hey, man, we don't cry over spilled milk. But that's just my thoughts on that, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Always remember, like, subscribe, support, comment, salute. We out of here.